Thanks to the Chef Station, I can just have all my ingredients in one simple place thanks to the magnets. I'm really excited to have the Chef Station in front of me today. We're gonna go ahead and cook up a nice Indian dinner party tonight with 3 different courses, and this is gonna allow me to simplify the entire process. We're gonna be able to serve our guests using these beautiful collection bowls. As you can see, I have this perfect station over here where I'm collecting my ingredients in the large bowl, and I'm gonna cut these up and then toss them in right over here. It's a really cool setup. I don't really have to worry about having a bunch of different bowls out, and I know where I live in New York, this is like a godsend because I don't really have to worry too much about cleaning a bunch of different dishes either. Now we've got all the potatoes chopped up into bite-sized little pieces for our chaat. All right, so now that the potatoes are boiling, we're gonna go ahead and get the onions chopped up. The beautiful part about this cutting board is that on a traditional cutting board, I get the peel mixed in with the onion, and at the end of it, especially with a raw dish like this, you get that really weird husky piece. On this, it's perfectly separated out, and it took no time. Got the skins over here, got the chopped up onions over here. What I'm gonna do now is just help clean up the station a little bit. I'm gonna take this guy over here, put on top of our carrying tray, slap our knife on here, like that, perfect. And then now we're gonna toss this, and we're gonna keep this to the side for our chaat. So now that we've chopped our onions and got the potatoes up, we're gonna get the accoutrement to the chaat, which are cilantro, microgreens, and jalapenos, and some mint for the chutney. Now that these are cut up, they can go in the same bowl as the onions actually, because they're gonna get topped at the same time. Great, that's more than enough for our toppings. We're just gonna go ahead and make the chutney now. A bunch of green chilies, we're gonna roughly chop it because it's gonna go into a grinder. And this is gonna be our chutney jar. So we're just gonna toss a bunch of our ingredients in there. And then with our mint, just taking them off the stems. Now we got the cilantro. This is like mainly dirt, so I would get rid of this, and that is very simple. And so we're gonna go ahead and just chop that up and toss that into our chutney as well. Mint, coriander, ginger, some garlic, some lemon, some salt, and green chilies for some spice. We're gonna work on the second stage of our sauce. We got chaat masala. This is really important for chaat, as it says in its name, chaat masala. We're gonna toss this in with some yogurt, a little bit of honey or sugar. And to do that, we're gonna go ahead and use this awesome add-on, which is another double and a silicone liner actually. You can go right in the fridge, and you can put wet liquids in here and it won't hurt the wood at all. So it's perfect. Just gonna toss in sort of a healthy amount. So with that, we're gonna toss in some of this chaat masala like I said earlier. And we're just gonna put this into the fridge right now. The most important part of the chaat that we're making today is papdi chaat. P-A-P-D-I is papdi, and it's these fried little sort of crackers. Now we're gonna do some pomegranates in here. Pomegranates are a really nice way to have like a sweet burst of flavor that looks really pretty, obviously. What we're gonna go ahead and do is grab our add-on supplemental board. It's made of 100% paper composite, really nice material. And the coolest part about it are these juice grooves right here. They just go straight on the board like this, and all the juice from the pomegranate that's perfect, it's like really sweet, goes right into the bowl that we're working with, the pomegranate bowl. So now we've sort of filled up a lot of our station with a lot of different ingredients. Our trash station's looking a little overwhelmed here, so we're gonna go ahead and toss that all out. And with that, our station's pretty clean. We're gonna move on to the entree, which is a palak paneer or a spinach-based paneer. And with all Indian foods, there's tons of different flavors, lots of different ingredients. And thanks to the Chef Station, I can just have all my ingredients in one simple place thanks to the magnets. We have my big brother Aryan helping out today. So he's gonna come over and grab the spinach from our carrying tray. So it's got all of our spinach perfectly portioned out. So while Aryan is blanching the spinach, I'm gonna go ahead and get this started as our waste tray. Carrying tray turned into a waste tray. Perfect, so I'm gonna start chopping these vegetables up, put whatever discard we have in here. Makes life really simple with the Chef Station. Freed up a brand new space to just hold all my aromatics. I just had an idea, so we got the scraper right here. I'm gonna make it a little cleaner, and look at that, it's perfect. Everything's sort of consolidated, almost done with the aromatics now. So now we have most of the ingredients ready. Paneer, the main star of this dish, so we can fry it up a little bit before tossing it in our spinach curry. Perfect. This carrier tray with the silicone liner is going to come in handy, which is dishwasher safe, so it's perfect to sort of have your seasonings on whatever protein or ingredients that you have. All right, now it's time to assemble our chot. Pomegranates, the peppers and the onions. We got the popdi, the yogurt. We got some microgreens over here. And finally, we got the potatoes and a few other ingredients. So it's kind of like a lasagna, honestly, or like a nacho. And with that, our chot is ready. Using the power of the Chef Station with all of the amazing ways to gather our ingredients, put our trash away, keep it clean, I was able to make this chot with little to no fuss. And not only that, I'm able to serve it in the very same dishes that we were just using earlier. Amazing popdi chot with the Chef Station here.